let's face it, when it comes to relationships, we could all use some advice. So we're very happy to be talking to relationship coach Jordan Gray. Hey, Jordan.
Hey.
Let's just jump right into it. There's a lot of single people in Vancouver. So how do singles meet other singles in the city?
Totally. This is one of the most common questions that I get asked. There isn't one right answer. Like, there's no magical bar, club, or coffee shop that all the singles go to.
There's no formula?
No. There's multiple formulas. There's infinite formulas. Basically, I just tell people to go where they most feel like themselves, like their most aligned selves. Because if you want to meet a partner that's good for you, you want to go to places where you enjoy being. Coffee shops, bookstores, whatever you like, that's where you should go.
Vancouver has a reputation of being a socially cold city. So what do you have to say to that?
I think it's a bit of a cop-out. I've definitely heard it frequently from a lot of different people, but I think it's easier to blame, a culture or the city on how open the city is compared to your own social abilities. There's really no barrier from going up to someone in a coffee shop or on the street, on Robson Street, and just saying hi, starting a conversation, which, can often be the best pickup line is just, hey, because whatever's the most congruent and true for you is what people respond to.
I mean, how about if you're a little bit shy? How about if, you find it really hard to approach people, but I see someone that is cute and I'm attracted to that person, I just tap on their shoulder and say hi?
Awesome question. To this, I kind of move back a bit, rewind. If you have been working a desk job for, 5-6 days a week for a couple of years, completely sedentary lifestyle, and then one day you decide to just stand up and run a marathon, you're probably gonna sprain some muscles in your legs. And so I tell people this for their social lives. If you, shyness is fine, I'm an introvert myself, so I totally get that side of the world. And if you just go from 0 to 60, you might sprain yourself. So what I recommend is staying slightly social all the time. So things as small as saying hi or asking people for the time in elevators or asking people for directions on the street, even if you already know where you're going, just to break that social tension, just to kind of keep that in your life.
And it could be simple as just smiling and giving eye contact, and that opens the doors for that person to maybe approach you.
Absolutely. And even if the conversation doesn't spawn from that, you're still kind of touching on that social tension and keeping yourself a bit more acclimatized to it.
So let's move on to people that have been in relationships for a long time and they're kind of, missing the mojo and they want to get the fire burning again. What would your advice be for that?
As humans, we're all creatures of habit, so it's very easy to kind of get stuck in a rut, stuck in a groove. So the first thing I tell people to do is to shake up the routines. Do something that's a little bit outside of both of their comfort zones. So things like taking dance lessons or cooking class, going to raw canvas. There are things to do if you, prioritize your intimate relationship and actually get out there and do something. And, do whatever it takes, whether that's setting aside your entire Friday night, hire the babysitter, leave the cell phones at home. Just make sure that whatever date night you set, it's all about connection time.
Very cool. Okay, well, I learned a lot and I'm inspired. I'm excited to try the dating scene in Van City. Hopefully you guys learned a lot as well. If you want to learn more or if you want to get in touch with Jordan, you can go to his website. It's jordangrayconsulting.com. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.